Hi, welcome to Nomis Academy. In this video, we will be dealing with measure of dispersion. Measure of dispersion. Measure of dispersion. So we'll begin with mean deviation. We'll begin with mean deviation. Mean deviation. So before we can calculate anything, we need a table to give us our data, because for mean deviation there is a formula, summation x minus x bar all over n. Then where do we get those data? The data has been given to take an example of how to calculate mean deviation in this video. So let's take the data. The data says, okay, in a table we have the data. So let's take it like this. We have the class. We have the class. The class of 51 to 55, 56 to 60, 61 to 65, and 66 to 70. We have the frequency 2, 7, 8, and 4. And we have the representative x as the midpoint. We have 53. We have 58. We have 63. And we have 68. You may be wondering, how did we arrive here? Though the table has been given to us already just to calculate the mean deviation, but this is how midpoint is calculated. We find the sum of the highest class interval with the lowest class interval and then divide it by 2. So 51 plus 55 gives 106, and divided by 2 will be 53. The same thing is applicable to all of those classes. So that's how we get the class rep, and then we know that what we'll be needing will now be told by what we want to calculate the mean deviation. So I will start by giving us the formula for mean deviation. Mean deviation is equal to summation open bracket x minus x bar all over n. So how do I get x minus x bar? What is even x bar? X bar in this formula simply means mean. That means I will need to calculate the mean of this data. Then I will subtract x from the mean, and the summation of x from the mean is what I need at this numerator, and denominator is just the summation of the f. So let's get into the business. Remember that the formula to calculate mean is summation fx all over summation f. So I will need fx. So let's get to our table to create fx. Fx is simply f multiplied by x. So 56 multiplied by 2, 106. 58 multiplied by 7, 406. 406. 63 multiplied by 8, 504. 68 multiplied by 4, 272. 272. So the summation of fx now, we have to sum the fx all together. So 6 plus 6 is 12, 12 plus 4 is 16, 16 plus 2 is 18. So remainder 1, 1 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 0 plus 0. So plus 7 we have 8. So 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 2, we have 12, and that is 1288. And then summation f, what do we have? 2 plus 7, we have 9. 9 plus 8, we have 17, and 17 plus 4 is 21. So we have fx and f. So before we come to mean deviation at all, we have to calculate the mean at a side. So remember, mean can be represented with x bar, and which is summation fx all over summation f. So summation fx is 1288 divided by summation f, which is 21. So 1288 divided by 21, let's calculate, divide it, we will have 61.33. So 61.33, this is the mean that we need. So I actually needed x minus x bar, so that I can find the sum of all and then divide it by the total frequency. So I will need x minus x bar now. So let's enlarge our table. X minus x bar. X minus x bar. So what's our x? 53. 53 minus 61.33. So that is what we are doing. Now that we have our mean to be 61.33, so we subtract that mean from each of the value of x of the rep. So we're going to start with the first one by saying 53 minus 61.33, that is minus 8, that's minus 8.33. Then the next one is 58. 58 minus 61.33, so that is minus 3.33. And the next is 63. So 63 minus 61.33. So that's 1.67. 1.67. And then the next is 68. 68 minus 61.33. So that's 6.67. 6.67. 6.67. So we need to find the sum. So actually we have minus. So what we need is to find the absolute value. meaning that we should just take the absolute value of these parameters. Absolute value. So the absolute value will be x minus x bar. So the absolute value will be 8.33. This will be 3.33. This will be 1.67, and this will be 6.67. So we are going to find the sum of this absolute value. So the sum of this absolute value, we have 8.33 plus 3.33 plus 1.67 plus 6.67, that is 20, just 20. So we have 20, everything here is equal to 20. So that's the summation x minus x bar that we need. So now that we've gotten it, let us input it into our formula of mean deviation. So remember, mean deviation is equal to x summation x minus x bar all over n. So since that our summation x minus x bar is equal to 20, and n, which is our summation f, is equal to 21, so we say the mean deviation is equal to 20 divided by 21. 20 divided by 21, that's 0.95 to 2 decimal place. 0.95 to 2 decimal place. So this is the value of mean deviation. I hope you understood everything we did in this video. Bye bye. See you in the next video where we'll be talking about variance and standard deviation.